Yo. Let me see here. Let me get that out of here. Sorry for making you guys wait. Hello, everybody. There we go. There he is. There's the guy that does the thing. All right. Hello, everybody. That is adorable, by the way. Hi. How are all of you? How's it going, everybody? Hey. I hope you all are doing good and enjoying yourselves and having a good... What is today? Is today Sunday? It's still Sunday, I think, right? I don't know, my sleep schedule. Yeah, it's Sunday. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying your Sunday. Hi. All right. How's the hurricane? It's a hurricane, all right. You're doing great. Glad to hear it. Excellent. Yeah, dude, it is that. So, yeah, I told you guys that I would try to update. I just the last couple days I didn't stream. I could have streamed, but I've been tired. I've been very mentally exhausted. It's just, record-breaking hurricane coming at you. Nothing to stress about that. Actually, I haven't really been too stressed, honestly. It's just been more of like, I can't focus right now. I was like trying to do some studying, and it's like every other thought is like, did I prepare for this? Did I prepare for that? Did I forget anything? Boy, that's a really big hurricane. Wow, that's really big, and it's really fast, winds and stuff, but it moves really slow, and so yeah, anything I do, it's kind of like very distracted by this whole event. So yeah, so actually, when I wasn't working on something that I needed to get done, I was playing a couple games here and there. I didn't play any more Shovel Knight because I really wanted to stream that. But I played some other games a little bit here and there while I just kind of be like, I just want to zone out. I just want to zone out and not think about that big, awful heading this way. So here's what's going on. In case you guys don't know, so it's still on its way. It didn't go away. I asked it nicely, and it didn't go away. I even showed it the Kung Fu. I was like, get out of here, but it... These hurricanes just don't listen. You can't argue with them, apparently. No negotiations. None of that. It just won't have it. Hi! I love that little icon. It's, hi! Zarek. Actually, Zarek, haven't you, like... I can't remember. There's so many people that have come back that I haven't seen in forever, and I feel like, actually, maybe, console commands? I haven't, actually. Maybe that's what I need to do. Maybe that's the real key. But yeah, Zarek, yeah, I haven't seen you in a long time, I think. I don't know if you've been back since my, I know you were one of the oldies. I just don't remember if you've been back in the last, like, 2 weeks, or if it's been since my 10-month disappearance, if it was before that. I can't remember. There's just been so many people coming back, and yeah, so welcome back, though. Yo, he's like casting a little spell or something. That's kind of cool. So yeah, basically, Irma is actually going up the west coast. Not since. Oh, okay. I didn't think so. I was gonna say, I think it's been a while. Well then, welcome back, and good to see you too. I hope everything's been going good for you. That's a good one too. I like that one a lot. It's just adorable. It's, hey, I want my own icon like that, where it's just, hey, what's up? That's so good. Now Franker Z is casting. So, sorry. Yeah, so the hurricane awfulness is going on the west side of... hang on one second. I think somebody's looking for me. Give me 1 second. Anyway, it's going up the west coast, and it's pretty much probably just going to skip along that. They think, we think, people think, but it's really a big hurricane. It's ginormous. It's friggin' huge. So even though I live further inland, the all this spellcasting, it's so good. By the way, I see people coming in. Welcome back to all of you guys. Welcome back. So it's a class 4 right now. I'm sorry, I'm trying to update you guys, but my mind's just a little like elsewhere at the same time with all the stuff. But it's a class 4 right now, which means it's still quite strong. Fortunately, it's not a class 5. That's really good. Wow, so much spellcasting. That's actually pretty cool that you can do that, though. So basically, I've got a lot of family that lives in Florida, and none of them were too interested in actually leaving. And I thought, okay, if you guys are staying, then I'm staying. So, thank you. Yes, keep up the good work. Make it happen, please. Tell it to just go away, hurricane. Go away. No, that's not a good one. I think that's what's gonna happen when the hurricane goes by. It's gonna bring a sea monster. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, it's we're gonna try to ride it out and see how it goes. And yes, since it is a class 4, that's still very, very strong. But we're hoping by the time it reaches where we live, that maybe it'll be more of a 3 or maybe kind of like a high 2. It's really hard to say. But I just wanted to let you guys know, mostly, I said I would try to hop on one more time before this thing goes down, because I know some of you were worried. And I will do my best to stay safe. And I got a video camera. I might get a little footage for you guys. Maybe can show you a little bit of what it's like, at least at this end. And yeah, I will try to be back online as soon as possible. The guild, the guild, yeah, about that actually. See, I opened the guild. I didn't stream it. I was hoping to stream it, but I opened it and I was like, oh, I want to see it grow now, and then surprise you guys, like, yo, look at the guild, it's awesome. But unfortunately, it didn't work out. Just wasn't enough people for it to actually be a viable business. There was definitely some interest there, but just not enough. So yeah, didn't work out. Bummer, but hey, I got to try, and that's really important to me, the fact that I at least got to try. Anyway, though, I'm trying to think if there's anything else to tell you guys. I don't think so. I just really wanted to update you guys. I didn't want you to be like, hey, he thought, I thought he was gonna like stream and tell us that what's going on or whatever. So I just really wanted to. Didn't you invest a lot? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I invested a lot of time and money, a lot. And it is sad to some extent. Yes, it was very upsetting. To some degree, anyway. I mean, like I said, at least I got to try. I can't let it get to me too much though, because well, that's what happens. I mean, that's why they call it a bit of a risk and stuff, and you just, it's not a sure thing. Unfortunately, the area that I did it in, it's just not enough gamers around here. So yeah, just unfortunate, but keep being optimistic. Thank you. Yeah, I really try. I don't know. I guess this is probably gonna sound kind of. I don't want it to sound dramatic, I guess is the word, but it's just the truth. I've had a lot of disappointment in my life. I've had much worse kinds of things happen. So yes, it stinks. Yes, it's disappointing. And when I think about it still, it's just like, oh man, like that was a life dream kind of goal there to have work. And it didn't, at least in that way. But I haven't given up on it because I know that if I was to try it elsewhere, it would have a very good chance of succeeding. But that's not going to happen anytime soon because cost, you know, got to recover from your losses and all that. And I'm not even sure if I'm mentally ready to try that again. I might try some other avenue. But yeah, I learned a lot, which is really cool. I definitely learned a lot. And I guess, like I said, you know, I got to try it. That's more than a lot of other people get to say. So I definitely... I'm very happy that I, you know, it's not something like, oh, I wish I had tried that. It's okay, I tried it. So that's something. So yeah, and hopefully maybe you guys can get a little positivity out of that. You know, just you can maybe learn something and also know that if something that you're working on in life doesn't work out for you, it's not the end of the world. You just maybe take a few days or a couple weeks, whatever you need to kind of be a little grumpy and it didn't work out and try it again. Yeah, get back on and try it again. Try whatever it is. Why not invest in an online community instead? You mean like streaming and talking about my feelings and stuff and making a fool of myself live on twitch.tv / paranoid _ Andy Sauce? Is that what you're implying? Because that's what quite a few people have implied lately. Best entertainment? The live making ass of yourself? That's the best? You could be right, Kidness. I think you could be. Homepage, forums, and retro aspect, maybe? I don't know, maybe. I was thinking about game reviews and stuff like that. I definitely was. And I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that yet. I just know that I want to get back into streaming again because I just love it. It's a lot of fun hanging with everybody and the shenanigans that we go through and stuff. I just kind of got to sort out a couple things. I have this problem, and like it's an actual problem for my streaming, which is anytime I go to stream, like a normal stream, like, right, this is a special occasion. I was mentally like, okay, I know I'm not going to be on for too long, so I don't feel too committed. But if I'm actually like, hey, I'm going to stream and play a game and like the normal kind of stream, I always have this kind of like hesitation of like, it's the commitment. I know that once I kind of like hit that stream button to start streaming, that it's like I could stop anytime. I technically could, but it's kind of silly for me to just start and then stop 5 minutes later because I'm having some sort of issue, mental issue or anxieties, whatever. And it's just the idea that I'm like locked into it in a way for a minimum of, I don't know, like an hour or something like that is kind of like a little unpleasant at times feeling, which is sometimes why like I haven't streamed in the past when I could have, but I was just like, and I don't really know what to do about that yet, because I really want to make it feel to myself like, wow, Dr. Jamaica's, I haven't seen you in a long time too. Welcome back. A very long time, actually. I hope you're doing good. But yeah, I just it's a bit of an issue for Andy. It's I don't know, just one of those things that I need to work past and feel like when I stream that I can just kind of walk away at any moment, either to take a break or to just be done. And I'm not very good at that. Like it's definitely something I need to work on as a person. Watch your broken room? Well, how do you say that? Xiangyang Duo? Maybe? I'm sorry, my Chinese is not very good. and I'm not even sure exactly what you're implying. But I'll try to be careful, if that's maybe the objective of your statement there. Also, welcome to the stream. Your house is in a forest, all right? Kind of, yes, actually. Kind of. Sort of. Not exactly. So let's see. We got off onto a total ADD tangent there. Anyway, though, what I'm gonna do here's the plan. By the way, guys, just to give you a quick little. I am a wild man. I'm glad you can see that. A fortress. Maybe a little bit. Half fortress. Could be better. Could be worse. So the plan is that. Yes, we are going to try to ride this out. I'm staying home. Hopefully, Miss Hurricane will be gentle and not demolish home. That would be nice. And basically, if I can hop online and let you guys know that everything is all good, I will as soon as possible. Now, at some point, I'll probably be sleeping because my sleep schedule is very crazy right now, and chances are I'm not going to be able to sleep through this because I'm going to be too worried about, well, I guess in case you don't know, when winds are strong enough, and they're really pushing hard, they can rip the roof off of a house. That's a very common thing. They will just rip it off. When will Irma arrive at your place? Well, technically, it's already here. We're getting the outer bands, they're called. When you look at satellite images, you're going to see these kind of rings around it. Currently, we're being hit by the outer rings right now. But since it's an outer one, it's very mild. I mean, the wind is out there blowing. We're getting buckets of rain and stuff, but it's very tolerable. The actual time when it's like, oh man, this is like... I guess the real hurricane, like the strong winds and whatnot. What time is it? 1:10 here. 1:10 p.m. here. Probably looking at about maybe roughly 4 hours, something like that, is when it's going to start to get ugly. It's going to really start to be like, okay, here we go. Yeesh. So, until that point, just kind of hanging in there, appreciating the roof over my head and hoping for the best, watching the news, watching the radars. And then at that point, yeah, you just kind of hope that all of your preparations addressed everything that you need to. Got some family members coming over. We're just going to kind of hang at the house here and, yeah, hope for the best. And that's really it. I mean, it's there's nothing else, that you do in this situation exactly. We did everything we could to have the roof well attached to the house. There's extra measures that you can take to actually hold your roof on. So in Florida, they have these little brackets that you can attach to a rooftop to help mount it. There's other things you can do. Yes. There's a song called, I think it's by the Scorpions, Rock You Like a Hurricane. I was so tempted to play that as a little something while I did this. But then I thought, no, that's just too much. It's too much. Bongo6969, hello, welcome. Yo, Brocktal, welcome back. You're smart, Andy. I trust that you're making the right choice. Well, Carson, thank you. That's a nice compliment. Thank you. I honestly, I'm going to be honest with you though. I don't know if I'm making the right choice in terms of staying here or not. Like in terms of safety of my health. I don't want to concern you guys. I'm trying to pick my words a little more carefully here. And it feels like it should be okay in the end. But do I know that? No. It's just I have other family members here that did not want to leave through either stubbornness or belief that it won't be too big of a deal. And I thought, well, I could leave. They would not be upset if I wanted to leave. If I said, you know what, I want to take the car, I want to leave, they would not be upset with me. They're cool. But I'm, I guess, technically in the healthiest condition of all my family that's in the area. And if anything happens, I want to be here on the spot so that I can help them, assuming something, I'm okay. I thought I can't leave them behind. I'll be too worried anyway. And if they need me, I want to be here for them. If something happens, it's my family, it's my family. It's family. So, we'll see. We'll see though. Hopefully it'll be all right. Roof holder honors. Yes, that's what it is. Kitness. It's a roof holder honor mechanism, Mababi. Yeah. You are still in Florida. Yes, Brocktal. I am. Thank you, Brocktal. Everything will be all right. One way or another. Yes, it will. One way or another. I think so. Forecasts, it's definitely less direct than it was a few days ago. If you mean direct towards me, yes. Yes. According to the projections, if it doesn't change course, then it's not going to directly hit us. Instead, it's going to kind of sideswipe us, if you will. It's going to hit us. It's just we shouldn't be getting the direct raw power of it. It'll be kind of this side power. It'll still be a lot, but yeah. But at the same time, yeah. I think you should be straight up. I don't know what you mean by that. The flooding could be a real issue, though. Well, fortunately, the flooding should not be... Side boob? Oh, side boob. Yeah, side boob. Totally. That's what we're getting, some side boob action. Yes. Okay, so about the flooding. That is actually... Again, I mean, crazy things can happen, but ultimately, should not be an issue for the people that live in the location that we do. If you were to actually look at a height map of Florida, I live in one of the tallest, if not the tallest areas in Florida. So we do have that going for us here. And actually, the way we're positioned, we're kind of at the top of this, like, I want to call it a hill, but it's like bigger than a hill, but it's not a mountain either. So kind of in between that. Closer to a hill, though. So flooding, I mean, we'd have to have an absolute incredible amount of water in order to have legitimate flooding in our section here. Now, there are some parts that do dip down nearby. There's a shopping mall nearby, for example. That actually is prone to flooding. There's also a shopping center for food and whatnot. That is also prone to flooding around here. So both of those, most likely, if you were to go down there, would be under at least a few inches of water, something like that. I've even seen it where it was just some bad storms, and it put some of that in some deeper water. But we will see. We will see. Don't know until you know, kind of thing. I know you always say pants optional, but you do want to keep them on in this one. I don't know, man. I don't know, because if you're wearing pants and let's say you do get the flooding, then your pants are all wet. But if you're wearing shorts, well, then you might be okay, you know? Rotor Baron, hello, welcome to you. Basically, Florida would all have to be underwater for you to get flooded out. Yeah, in a way, yes. In a way, yeah. The height map of Florida, to give you an idea, I don't remember if it goes by feet. I believe it's feet. I think it's X amount of feet above sea level. All the edges that are right there, sea level, are, inches above sea level. Where I live, I think we're like, I really don't remember if it's feet or something else, but let's just say if it is feet, we're 92 compared to a 0 being at sea level. So we're really up there. We definitely have a good amount of height. So, and yes, basically yes, Florida would pretty much need to be underwater at that point. Ultimately, you guys, some of you have expressed that you're worried, and I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me, okay? It really does. Thank you. And I don't want you to worry too much, okay? Don't lose any sleep. It should be okay. Again, I don't want to say it will be okay, because I don't like to say things like that. It's, you never know, but it should be. It's a very, very good chance everything should be okay. And I will try to let you guys know, hey, it's over. We're all right. If Florida is underwater, does that mean you now own beachfront property, even temporarily? That actually is something that occurred to me a while back, from literally like an actual realistic possibility that yes, one day, if the oceans keep rising, this is going to be one of the last pieces of property that makes Florida. So yeah, could be something in the future. Maybe the children's children will be like, oh man, we live on an island now, yay! And it's pretty cool. Or maybe not. I don't know. Better sell it before it goes. Anyway, I think that's all I have, guys. I hope you are enjoying yourselves. I love you guys very much. Hopefully we can get back to our good times and whatnot. You can call it the Island of Andy, and your currency is SNES games? How do you come up with such great ideas? Wow. I'm okay with that idea. I'm just saying, wow, a currency of SNES games. Wow. That's so good. Be safe. I will, Carson. I will definitely do my best. I actually want to go see if I can just get, a couple hours of rest. And then I might, maybe, I might even fire up the stream again when it's here and just hook a camera up and let you guys kind of see what's going on. But that's a big maybe. To surf the hurricane? No promises. No promises. If I see some sweet waves, dude. What's that movie? The where the guy is gotta ride the wave even though he gets eaten by it and he's gone. What is that movie? Come on, somebody. You know what I'm talking about. With Keanu, and he shoots the guy with the lawnmower or something. Point Break? Was that it? I think it was Point Break. Yeah, if there's a wave out there that's Point Break worthy, Point Break, yeah, then I gotta go for it, of course. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna get any of that. I don't think. Defiant Duck, welcome back. And actually, I'm gonna get going. So you guys take care of yourselves. Enjoy, please. Have a good rest of your weekend. And I will try to let you know when I can, when I'm back. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I love you guys. Mucho, mucho. Mwah. Take care, everybody. I will try. Thank you. Bye, guys.